Bam! Go!
Yo, what's good, my eruptions and my eruptioners? Green Typhlosion here, and today we are doing a worst team video. This time we are using basic or baby Pokemon. The only rules are no duplicates, middle evolutions, or Pokemon that have no evolutions are not allowed. We are using Pokemon Red and Blue for this video. Now let's get on with the video.
Oregon.
As always, we start with the starter. I went with Charmander. This was between Bulbasaur and Charmander, but Charmander is worse for two reasons. First, your rival. Remember, Charmander will be a Charmander for the duration of the Let's Play. Now, until the final battle, your rival has terrible stab on either Blastoise or Charizard, but Charmander has the worst defense compared to Bulbasaur. While Charmander does hit harder and is faster, you have to remember, you probably will not be one-shotting most Pokemon. So in this case, defense is better than offense. Also, Charmander in Gen 1 struggles a lot with the gym leaders, especially the first two. Charmander also learns exclusively normal and fire type moves by level up. It has coverage but not much. This is just a weak Pokemon that's probably not going to do much. For moves, I gave it Flamethrower, Dragon Rage, Fire Spin, and Dig. Next up, a Pokemon that does very little. This is Abra. While its Psychic type is the best type in the game, everything else is just an issue. Now this might make Abra sound good, but I'll tell you why this thing belongs here. Abra has a base 90 speed and a base 105 special. Through TM it gets Psychic, and that's it. This Pokemon is a one-trick pony. So now onto the bad. You cannot take a hit for your life. Your defense is bad and your HP is too low. Also, before you get Psychic, which is a pretty late game move, you only have one other move, and this is Teleport. So let's say you do get Psychic. It's a good Pokemon, but it's probably low leveled. So you either have to switch train it, or you have to grind it all the way up to be on par with everyone else. This will probably take hours. So this Pokemon is pretty much a project. It can be good, but you have to work for it. For moves, I gave it Psychic, Teleport, Thunder Wave, and Counter. Next up, another very useless Pokemon, Magikarp. We all knew this Pokemon was going to be on this list. This Pokemon has a nice speed. Besides that, it's pure garbage. This Pokemon can learn no TMs. It also has an exclusive move pool. It gets Splash, or a move that does nothing, and Tackle, which has a very weak base power. This Pokemon literally just does nothing in battle. Honestly, if you can use this thing effectively, hats off to you. For moves, I gave it Tackle and Splash. If you think it gets better after Magikarp, you are wrong. Next up is Caterpie. I actually expected something from this Pokemon, but I was disappointed. This Pokemon is the worst statistically. All its stats are under 45. You're not outspeeding much with that. Even if you do, you're not doing any damage to them. Like Magikarp, this Pokemon learns no TMs at all and has a very exclusive move pool. You get Tackle and String Shot. That's it. String Shot could be used in good situations, but you're so frail that at most you're only going to get off one if you're lucky. Also, the Bug type is the worst type in Generation 1. So for moves, I gave it Tackle and String Shot. This next one was between Zuba and Pidgey. I went with Pidgey. It has less resistances, and both have equally awful stats. This means when you go and switch in Pidgey, it has lower odds of getting a hit off. So this Pokemon does not have the stats to be effective at all. Same goes with the move pool. It gets a very low base power learn set. Pidgey does learn some great HMs though, but they all have drawbacks that hurt Pidgey. Double Edge dwindles the little HP it has. It will get knocked out before it can even get a Sky Attack off. The only useful thing this Pokemon can do is fly you to locations around the map. For moves, I gave it Double Team, Sky Attack, Fly, and Razor Wind. The last spot actually goes to Nidoran Male. It's a pretty bad Pokemon, but a very average Pokemon on this team. None of your stats even touch 60, so that means you're not hitting hard, nor are you taking hits. Also, you are very weak to the Common Ground type and also Psychic types. Nidoran can't even use its stab effectively. There are no decent Poison type moves in Generation 1. Its learn set is mostly clogged with normal type moves, but it does get Double Kick, which is decent. On the bright side, it learns powerful TMs such as Blizzard and Thunderbolt, but it can't even use them effectively due to its poor special stat. So this Pokemon could actually be really good in the early game, but once you get to the late game, this Pokemon becomes terrible and ineffective. For moves, I gave it Double Kick, Horn Drill, Toxic, and Blizzard. Okay guys, that's the video. Thanks if you made it this far. Besides that, watch some of my other videos, but more importantly, have a good day.